2024. We are live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, so you can join the conversation on both platforms by dropping your comments in the live chat section, and we take them even as the show progresses, alongside with phone calls and WhatsApp messages. So let's get into it. We have two focal points this morning on the table, taken from the front pages of Vanguard and the Punch newspaper, and the first is on Wike. So what do you make from Wike, from Odili's statement about Fubara and Wike? And what do you also think about Wike's reply to former Governor Odili? What does the Rivers political crisis say about leadership in the state and, by extension, Nigeria? Just a quick one. There's a lot that's been said, or there's a lot that Wike said. I think we just quickly look back at that. Wike said quite a lot. That's the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, came down really hard on ex-Rivers State Governor Peter Odili, and he was reacting to Odili's recent remark. Odili recently said that Fubara stopped Wike from turning Rivers into his private estate. And then Wike retorted back and said, what are you saying? Your son is this, your wife is this, even yourself, you are this, you have position here and there. And, accused him of being a rent seeker and an ingrate. And, well, he said quite a lot, as I've mentioned earlier. And so there's just this back and forth that, he has said, Wike to Odili, I brought you back to life, political. And he described Odili as a sycophant who would praise any government in power. And he said he won't be shocked if Odili goes ahead to arrange a new wife for the incumbent governor, Sim Fubara. He recalled how Odili praised him to the high heavens when Wike was governor. And he said that Dr. Odili went as far as hanging his portrait, Wike's portrait, in his rooms, including his kitchen and toilet. And I don't know how Wike has access to Peter Odili's toilets, but that's what...
so you could have.
So how did he get into his room, in his kitchen too? We went to cook in the kitchen.
Wike likes cooking.
So we went to cooking.
They were friends. Why not? They were political associates.
What are you doing?
Didn't you see Wike and Gbajabiamila in Wike's kitchen cooking?
Yes,
so if tomorrow Gbajabiamila talks about Wike's kitchen, would you be surprised? So they like to cook.
Well, Odili spoke at a Christmas ballad that was organized in honor of Governor Fubara, and he said that Sim Fubara summoned an unusual fortitude to confront the quest by Wike to capture Rivers State through ferocious but unnecessary political war. He said, and I quote, that's Odili saying now, and I'm quoting, Governor Fubara confronted the challenge, prevented the quest by one man to capture the state as a private estate, emancipated Rivers people, steadied governance, and made civil servants and Rivers people happier as it used to be. But of course, this is Wike. He can't just let that slide. He spoke at a special Thanksgiving service that was organized by the factional speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Martin Amaewhule, in Rivers State, and he said it was unfortunate that somebody who used to be or was supposed to be seen as an elder statesman and a father could reduce himself to a sycophant and a trader. What's the big deal about being a trader, Fuad?
So if former Governor Odili is expected to be an elder statesman, so what is Wike supposed to be now?
A minister,
and not an elder statesman. So the kind of behavior he expects from Peter Odili, he cannot show it. The kind of maturity is demanding from Dr. Peter Odili. And father of what?
So he should be a father.
So why can't he be a father, an elder statesman to Fubara too?
Fathers correct their children.
Okay, so Peter Odili cannot correct him. Wike.
Well, Wike said, must you be a trader at all times? As governor for 8 years, what else are you looking for?
So what is Wike looking for after 8 years of governance in Rivers State? He's also not trading. All the wahala with Fubara is not about trade and business and investment, like he said.
Wike went further to say, between me, him, and myself, who has turned Rivers State to his personal estate, he said Peter Odili's wife is a chairman of a governing council, his daughter is a commissioner, his other daughter is a judge, he is the general overseer, who has now turned Rivers into a private estate.
The case of the port calling the kettle black, all black and black.
Well, he said, Wike said it was painful that Dr. Odili, out of political sycophancy, has forgotten all he said in the past. adding that all of you here remember when I was governor, this same Odili praised me to the high heavens. In fact, he said that all past governors in Rivers combined did not do better than me. In 2007, after I left office, he couldn't come near power in the state because Amechi was governor then. He was you know, the interesting thing about Rivers State is
there's that link to they know themselves. They work together.
And no governor has been able to see eye to eye with the former governor.
So why is this one new? It's because the man who has been shoved aside in the political calculation
from Odili to Amechi
to
Wike himself, and even to Fubara.
No. The thing is that, look, when Odili was shoved aside, according to Wike, by Amechi, Dr. Odili kept quiet, just allowed things to slide, went back to his shell.
When Amechi was pushed aside
by Wike, you saw that Amechi just quiet. He was just quiet doing his thing in Abuja.
Even though he was a minister.
Yeah, he was a minister. He could have been causing trouble.
Rotimi Amechi was also a minister.
But he kept quiet. Maybe for the interest of the state, probably just running his politics quietly.
So now that Fubara is shoving
so
Wike
why
aside,
must the heavens fall down now when his Wike's turn? And I told a couple of friends who I said, look, if two people decide to rob a bank, like Barrister Curtis gave the analogy, and then one of them decided to say, no, I know they do again. Must you kill the one that said, no, I don't want to rob the bank again because he agreed to rob the bank? So if there was an only alliance or agreement between Wike and Fubara, the alliance and agreement that they've not told anybody, and then so the Fubara thinks otherwise and says, look, instead of me giving the resources of the state to one man, I'm not going to use the resources to work for the people. So must you condemn Fubara for now taking that stand?
All right. He said his picture was everywhere when he was governor.
They remove it now. Is it not psychophancy that comes to politics?
Your picture is everywhere in all institutions.
For those of the political leaders of today who don't know, some of the buildings that they are writing your name today, is the future generations will remove it because they will know that it was not as a result of any legacy, but just political psychophancy. You know, they are so good with that now. Every building they put the names of politicians. They put their pictures everywhere. The coming generation will read your story and remove those names and pictures. Just know it today.
Well, Wike said that, when I was plotting who will be governor after him, was Odili there. Then he complained about this governor, saying he couldn't stand to talk to the public. But today he's organizing Christmas for the same governor he was against then. He has forgotten all of that. This is a man who wanted to run for president. He didn't have the and he chickened out simply because Obasanjo said no, he would not contest. He ran away, and because of him, I never invited Obasanjo to River State. He said a lot.
When he wanted to become governor, and the Jonathans were going to present him to leaders of River State to support him, who were the leaders that sat down at that moment, who now say, okay, we endorse him? And I remember Gulo Jonathan's wife was saying, this is my son, no, support him. All the leads were seated. When he lost the election, who were the people that helped him at the court? If we say if it's about now spilling the bean and saying it,
that's Wike.
Who were the people then? The people in the judiciary that helped him because he lost the election.
Just all this thing just reminds me of Portable. Let's just be careful.
Careful the people you deal with and you run things with.
The friends that we keep.
Are you trying to say is it Portable of politics?
I say it just reminds me.
What is?
I didn't know. It's okay.
I wanted to.
I'm so sorry.
It's an interesting conversation, Sandra, to have.
Off air. Off air.
Okay.
No, but I just
remember Portable suddenly.
I just remember Portable suddenly.
So are you saying is the politics? Is the Portable of politics?
I'm just saying that in life, when you have friends
and you are doing things with them
and you are running,
checked very well
because if things go sour, they will tell you that you have their picture in their toilets. So that's the question this morning. What do you make from Odili's statement about Fubara and Wike? And that's Odili saying that Fubara was able to save the state from and what do you also think about Wike's reply to former Governor Odili? What does the Rivers political crisis say about leadership in the state and by extension Nigeria? So we should just stick to that. Let's not talk about money this morning, even though today is Ojo Aji, but let's see what is going on in Rivers State. Because all these shenanigans from Peter Obi to Rotimi Amechi to Nyesom Wike to Sim Fubara, no former governor in that state has been able to see eye to eye, and it's always one issue or the other. And what exactly?
And Sandra, must they see eye to eye? Really, you've had your term 8 years. And that's what the constitution provides. Someone else comes in, let them govern.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
That's all.
That's what politics is about.
That's all. I love my former governor, Gbenga Daniel, just everywhere smiling. It's okay. I'm sorry. Let's just move on.
Not just that.
Zero
You say you want to start?
No.
Okay.
0913-6000-410, 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call to join the conversation this morning. You can also send WhatsApp messages to 0913-6000-430. That's for WhatsApp messages. 0913-6000-430. You can share your thoughts via Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. We are currently live on both platforms. So you just go to the live chat section and drop your comments there, and we'll take them even as the show progresses. So the handle to look out for is Mainland 98.3 FM. We are live on both platforms. For those who will be calling in, we have just 2 minutes, and let's not use any colorful word. All right, even as you want to try to say something as regards what is going on. All right, let's be very, very, very cautious of what we put out. This is still radio, and it's very, very important that we stay civil with our language.
Maintain a level of decorum.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The problem is
your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, I am Bamidele Ajibola from Mushin.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The problem in River State is problem of culture. The joke in Sherijo, that is what they do say. One thing is this, they are not cultured.
It would be wrong to say people are not cultured.
Everybody together.
That generalization is wrong. Stereotyping a whole tribe.
No, we will not accept that, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Bamdili. I appreciate your contribution, though. Thank you for calling in.
And there's nothing wrong in not being rude anybody. Must you be?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Kenny from Mushin.
This is
the name again, sorry.
The name again, please.
Hello?
Your name.
Kenny.
Oh, Mr. Kenny from Mushi, yes, okay.
All right.
Morning, sir.
Morning,
sir.
In advance.
Thank you.
On the issue of River State, God will see them through. Everything is politics. And one way or the other, they usually betray themselves. Two of Odili, Amechi, Wike, and Fᴜʟᴜ itself. One thing I always ask people is this: don't complain when you know you are going to land there and you have agreement, and at the same time, you know where you are going to die with the devil. You know this is the devil, and whatever you agree, you concur, and at the same time, you have pull out. There is no other way you call it than betrayal. Whether you say is using the rivers money for rivers people, that is the fact. Now, the point I'm asking now is this: will Fubara, as a Christian, hold the Holy Bible and swear that what he is doing for Wike now, he pray that his successor should do that to him? He will never. He will never say that. When you cannot concur with something, you resign. You don't even go into it. Than go into it and instead of the backside and betray somebody. To me, that one way you can call it is betrayal.
Mr. Kenny, just one moment, just a few seconds.
No one is saying Wike is changed.
Which one is better?
And that is not changed. Now, the point I'm making now, the point Wike is saying that all the people who are surrounded themselves with today,
thank you.
They were his enemy. They don't want to become governor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kenny. 2 minutes.
To become governor. And then he went back to the people.
I don't think you can hear us.
I would prefer he betrays Wike than betray the people of River State. That betrayer of Wike
is governor to the people of River State, not governor to
and like
just...
if Mr. Kenny has listened to what we have said, there are people who helped Wike too in the past that Wike betrayed. So if these betrayals, serial betrayals we are seeing in Rivers State can lead to good governance for the people of Rivers State, so be it. We should see more betrayal. So if Fᴜʟᴜ does the same thing, they should betray him too.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sandra.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm well,
Yes,
thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Fuad.
Morning, sir.
Yes, my name is Shola.
Yes.
I'm calling from Egbeda.
You're welcome,
You're
sir.
welcome.
So thank you so much. It seems the story about Wiki is the only
Yes.
focal point for today, right?
Yes.
You know, I was just asking somebody not quite long ago. I said, imagine that Wiki is the president of Nigeria. You know, Wiki is somebody that can tell even the cameraman during the line of duty, can say, hey, you, yeah, drop that camera, leave that place. See, Wiki, for me, is just so ambitious, and he's somebody that he has refused to know that his office, the office that he carries, you know, it comes with a lot of responsibility in the sense that you have to carry yourself with so much dignity. Don't talk anyhow. And it's so obvious that Wiki, you know, I don't want to use the word there, he wants to be an emperor. Even if others have their own fault. Oh, you know, Nigerian politicians, yeah. You know, it's more of self-interest. More of self-interest. But at the same time, you don't make yours too obvious. And, you know, just like Mr. Fuad said, it's even better for Fᴜʟᴜ, you know, to betray the godfathers than the people of
Rivers State. Mm.
Yeah, so he's somebody that, you know, I don't know how long this will take him. Even somebody said something this morning again that with time, you will see. He might still have issue with Mr. Tinubu.
No.
I'm telling you.
They
He
should be
might still have
prepared.
issues. And the truth of the matter is that, you know, Tinubu is a political genius. You know what he said about Tinubu before? Tinubu is somebody that he will bring in his enemies into his carcass. He uses them. He's very intelligent. So
Nice.
Tinubu knows what he's saying.
All right. Thank you.
It's let him continue. We'll see how it ends.
So,
God bless me.
Amen.
amen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Yes. My name is Samuel. I'm calling from K206.
You're welcome, Mr. Samuel.
What is happening in FIFA is not new. The unfortunate aspect of it is that these people, they are busy setting bad precedents. You know, we have been saying it, we have said it times without number that most of our politicians, they are transactional rather than transformational leaders.
Mm.
You see, it's only backfire in River State. When you watch the body language and mindset of Mr. President, is the one these people are emulating. For example, what offense did somebody commit that did not deserve second term because he was using Lagos money to the fellow of Lagos? Go to Epe and see what this man did there. What did Fashola? What offense did Fashola commit when they wanted to prevent him from going for second term? Because he was using Lagos money to develop Lagos. All these things boil down to corruption, greediness, self-centeredness. It will not take us to anywhere. When you see them running from post to, they are doing it because of their own interest, not because of Nigeria. Look at Edo State now. Edo State is already in Osimhen's belly, not in his pocket. Because look at the person he put there. Somebody that cannot differentiate between billions, millions, and trillions and thousands. So where will that take Nigeria to? It's very unfortunate we have this set of people, fraudster, scammer as our leader.
No. You can't call
God
people
bless Nigeria.
fraudsters, Mr. Samuel. We've talked about discretion and use of language. And we've repeated it severally. And I think with you, Mr. Samuel, Sage has had several battles trying to say that, look, this is radio. It's not a conversation on the sidelines. To say, oh, this set of fraud. You can't just say, oh, leaders are fraudsters. You know, it's wrong to use that kind of word on radio. So it's just important that we say some of these things again so that you know that we are guided by rules on radio.
Thank you very much, Fuad. I think at this point now, we try as much as possible to be civil and respect people. Of course, everyone's opinion, excuse me, is respected. But The moment we start gearing, of course, with our language, we know what to do from our end. 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call to join the conversation this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sandra. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Peter Monse is my name from Shomolu.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Peter.
Well, it just told me that there is no other topic apart from this very one, because I would have loved to speak on another thing and leave week alone. Because Rivers State is not the only state in Nigeria. We have about 36 states in Nigeria. Which other state have we been hearing all these kind of things happening? Does it mean another state never had a governor? Or they just Rivers State alone that have it, and Wike will be sorting elders so that when they return him, what kind of business was Wike doing before he became a governor? I want to know how lucrative that business was. He an international trader? Was he an importer and exporter? Was he into shipping line? What type of, let Wike come and tell me what type of business was he doing to make money, to make people? This one he will say, I'm the one that bought for all of them. I'm the one that registered them. With money? You made a delay? No, it cannot be the end. Okay, Wike is now reminding people what they were or what they should be. So Wike will be kneeling down for Jonathan and the wife and be saluting them. I think for me, see, Wike, you have said we should not use the word. There are names I would have called him. And not I put that one inside my pocket and leave it. I'm just trying to say that Wike, what he expects from others, he's not giving to, he doesn't respect his elders, and he wants somebody to, okay, before you say something. If disappointing Wike, if whatever is against Wike and not against the Rivers people, please move on and carry on. And those people who organize that Thanksgiving for him, they are not in the state of safety of single state because their names are not mentioned again. No, don't if they are the people that did the Thanksgiving for Wike is gone. It's gone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And truly, where is he getting all the money from? He was a lawyer before he probably joined politics.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Compliment on the decision is Koboko.
You are welcome.
You're welcome.
Alhaji, I agree to you and I agree with Sandra.
You're welcome.
No matter only political propaganda and the political aggrandizement, Wike can never match on the rest for this life. Wike became governor through Jonathan. I mean, when he was the Minister of State of Education. Are you hearing me? All this thing that is happening is because of the alleged 2 billion palliative of last year August when they don't give Wike and the 20% allocation he wants to control. Wike is not the owner of Rivers State. You should not pack where. So I support the bar. Are you hearing me? In conclusion, because I don't want to talk too much, because my hangover of Christmas is still worry me. So if I want to see allocation of Rivers, I support him. Yeah, I support him. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not too much to talk.
It's all right.
He had a hangover all the way from Christmas.
What's
today's
last week
date?
Wednesday.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Auntie.
You're welcome.
Governor, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm calling from Sulere.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. If I could remember, I'm the only one person normally talk about spiritual. That's why I call. Even yes, I wanted to call in a political
round table.
When you mention one imam, being imam not means you know what school has said about. I'm telling you, being a father don't mean you know what school is talking about. I'm telling you, I'm a Yoruba man. What do I think? So now, I don't believe, when I'm talking about spiritual, I don't believe working that pray. Need to pray and work well. That's what Allah work from us. That's what I'm saying. I can explain it far, it's far. I'm telling you, my brother, thank you, I'm Muslim like me, except one don't believe in the Quran. It's when you're growing up,
it's
on
okay.
that part, so many things, so many things happen, they can never happen there. It's only a year, I collect cigarettes from Mona, and I'm maybe 14, 15 years of age. One brother come and slap me, collect the gun from me, I run away. Since then, it makes me know that it's not good. And you do try that kind of thing as well.
Thank you, Mr. Lawal.
So these are the things. I know what I'm talking about. And you expect this to be good here. Bible says seek for the kingdom of God. Another thing will hand it to you. Do we seek for the kingdom of God? Everybody, pastor after everybody is doing whatever they like. And you expect good here. You can't possible.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lawal Taufik.
I was a little bit lost there, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's okay. 0913-600410. It's 8 minutes past 9, and you are listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. I have a few messages here on WhatsApp. I'll just quickly take a look at them. I'll be back to the phone line in a bit. Yabode from Bagada. Good morning. On WK matter, I think life is case. It's been long I know WK is suffering from okay. We have this caliber of people among friends and relatives. In all these is not about nation building. I wish them all the best. God bless Nigeria. Yabode from Bagada. At the end of the day, where the back and forth, where is it about the people? Let us focus on the people. Call for and say, the people need us. Let us arise for the people. But no, it is about pictures being in toilets and bathrooms and kitchens.
You like that part of your drama?
And now I feel like when people
come to my house. So can pictures actually be in toilets?
Now I feel like when people come to my house, just stay in the parlor. Don't
because they will tell people about your toilet.
Because just stay in the parlor, please. Thank you very much. All right, I also have here Fidelis from Shomolu. You see, the challenge in all this is that they stole elections and have resources of the state or country to share. I'm not expecting anything good will come from Fubara. His election was also stolen. And that is the reason why Nigeria has gone south since the elections in 2023. I don't want to go into what happened in Lagos, but my silence is loud. Obasanjo, with his human size and mistakes, still stands as a base for our leaders to tap from. Happy New Year in advance. And that's Fidelis from Shomolu sharing that one. Noah from Igondo. Mr. Wike is very pained that his third-term agenda through proxy has failed. It's very obvious that all Rivers elders, including Dr. Odili, Goodluck Jonathan efforts to initiate a reconciliation meeting and understanding between him and Fubara have collapsed with a threat that he, Wike, will put fire on anyone, including governors. It is very unfortunate that Wike doesn't pay premium to sound public relations and interactions. Mr. President should be careful with this minister or remove him from his cabinet, as his rantings are bringing negative perceptions to his government. Noah from Ingondo sharing that one. I also have here Ola from Aja. A betrayal is a betrayal, no justification. Fubara can still betray River State. He never can tell.
Yeah, the people will deal with him too now.
What is good for the goose?
Yeah.
I mean,
but I would rather that he betrays Wike than the people. So if he betrays the people, he will come back to the post and they'll deal with him.
There's no governor in River State that did not come in through one interesting way or the other. So let's all take chill pills and calm down. Compliment of the season. On the issue of River State, I hope that the governor Fubara will have the strength to finish what he has started, because 2027 is around the corner. And remember that the people who sing Hosanna today may sing another one tomorrow. Temitakwe from Okukumaiko. I think Fubara himself is ready for
and the future you talk about
that he might not
and the future you talk about is in the hands of God. It's only God that can decide. Even all the people here today and us, who knows whether we're going to see 2027. We're only praying to God to give us the grace.
So help us.
Like they say in the streets.
Let's leave. Are you sure it's in the streets they say that word? Because we are not in the streets.
No, I deal more with people in the streets.
Are you an omble? Do you do?
I do. Not the omble street, the real street.
Sandra and Fuad, I greet you devotedly. Mr. Fuad, permit me to say that my name is changing in 2025. Yeah, that's James Obuna.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Why is he changing his name?
I don't know. Okay, no, from bachelor to husband.
Oh, okay. The status you change, not the name now. Now the wife will change the name.
Oh, no. Permit me to say that name, that's my name. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Mr. Fuad, as I was saying yesterday, because you didn't finish my message, ordinarily, I wouldn't have known Governor Fubara, but Wike made him shine when there was a fallout between them. Mr. Fuad, do you know that so many Nigerians fell in love with Fubara and are still sympathizing with him simply because several people who used to like Wike now detest? I'm happy with the way Barrister Curtis was able to give us a rich history of how Wike came to limelight, because some callers like so and so, I'll not mention, believe that Wike fell from heaven, made himself who he is today.
Never.
Mr. Fuad, don't be surprised if Wike comes out tomorrow to lambast former President Goodluck Jonathan and his wife if they attend any organized event by Fubara.
And the reason why he has not lambasted is because they've not done that.
And they now decide to praise Fubara at that event.
He will watch them dirty.
Take them to the cleaners.
Uh-huh.
Wike wants his enemies to be everybody's enemies. Governor Fubara should not be afraid to throw his heart again in the ring in 2027. As a governor, he controls the party's register, and I believe he's the one who chooses delegates for the primaries when the time comes. Abinobi so. James Ogbonna from Oshodi. Well, I don't think even Fubara himself is really into second term. Just wants to leave out his first term and probably move on. Well, we never can tell. Politicians, they have a way of doing their things. All right, please turn off your radio. Thank you.
Hello.
Good morning.
괏ᴏᴜ, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Andrea, good morning. This is Samuel calling from Keja.
All right.
You're welcome.
Yes, Happy New Year in advance.
Same to you, sir.
Same to you.
Yes, sir. 괏ᴏᴜ, you see, this topic that we are discussing this morning is not a surprise to me. 괏ᴏᴜ, if you could remember, there was a time I called on this platform and I said something. I asked a question, where is Fᴏᴜᴅ today? Nobody answered that question because Fᴏᴜᴅ was in the news when he was the governor, criticizing the former president when he was in power, using the state resources to criticize the president both in the newspaper everywhere. Where is him today?
Let me answer your question.
I said something. I said,
let me just answer that question.
Okay.
He had come to Lagos to now pay homage, Christmas homage and greetings to the same president that he was never going to work with. Now he's so happy to say hello to Mr. President in Lagos. That's where he is. At least the little we know of him now.
Okay. Now, I said something that time, if you could remember. I said, who make Wike relevant today? I said, whatever we are facing today, we are talking about today, I am blaming, the blame should go to the president for appointing Wike as minister. You understand? If Wike has not been given that appointment, I'm telling you, he will not be relevant in our politics today as we are talking. You understand? So sometimes, I think if we are serious as a country, what we should do, we should not, after executing any project, should not put even his picture, anybody picture on that project. You understand? They make it look as if maybe is their personal money that they use to execute all those projects. You understand? So I think we are talking about Wike today. Tomorrow will be another person. You understand? That is the kind of politician that we have in this country. And until we make everything, enforce our law, and put something in our law, nothing will happen. Tomorrow we'll still come back and discuss this kind of issue today. Instead of relevant things, we are discussing policies, their personal interest. It's not about the interest of the people. People are suffering. Some family cannot even feed themselves. Some cannot even have a cup of rice to cook in this festive period. And you can see what the politicians are pushing to us. It's a pity. It's a pity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Lady Sandra, I greet you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Jᴏɪᴜ. What is happening in Rivers State is just purely for political survivor, and there is no crime in this. So, whichever position anybody wants to take, there is no crime for in this situation. Fubara is fighting for his political survivor. So also Wike. Oga, even in your office over there, there is politics. You want to do everything to remain. No, let's be sincere with ourselves. You want to do everything to remain relevant. You understand me? So that is the same thing. It's the same thing in politics. Imagine if Wike had kept quiet all this while.
Oh, Joshua.
Oh no. I was interested in the politics that we have here. Which political party do you belong to in Mainland FM?
Right, radio station.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Madam Sandra.
Good morning.
And to my friend Fuad.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this one is a picture of Coke from Mende.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year in advance to all of you.
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Yeah, God bless you.
The issue we are focusing on, this issue of mudslinging, that's the way I look at it. Just political mudslinging in Rivers State is quite unfortunate because we don't need that now. You know, the people of Rivers State are the losers in this whole thing. You know, because we have the opportunity to restructure the politics of the nation, so that all this mudslinging we can be set aside. We don't need it. We are entering a new year, and I feel very sad that we are wasting a precious time discussing a Wike. Wike is just an opportunist. That's the way I look at it. For him to accept political appointment under APC and still want to remain in
PDP.
It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. You know, I look at it as a political prostitution. We don't need that type of politics. If we are in APC, stay in APC for better or for worse. Not trying to eat with both hands at the same time. You know. So it's well.
Thank you, Pastor. Yes, thank you, Pastor Peter. I appreciate your contribution this morning. It's 20 minutes past 9, and you are still on to Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Mainland Focus, and the focus on the table this morning is the spat between Wike and both former governors of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, Minister of the FCT, and Peter Odili. The back and forth has been going on between them, and also the political crisis in Rivers State. Let's talk about it. The number to call is 0913-6000-410. For WhatsApp messages, it is 0913-6000-43. I have a few messages here on Facebook. The world is saying the conundrum UFC battle amongst our past and present leaders in Rivers State only goes to show the level of control and influence of Godfather and Godson. This can be related to the grip that the West has over Nigeria and Africa. It can also be related to why our leaders can never go on leave, with the fear that another person will take over and turn their policies over. The Godfather always wants to be in charge at all times and expect the Godson to accept all the conditions his father gives, his Oga gives him. When you have skeleton in your cupboard, you will not want to leave a place the skeleton is kept, so it will not be revealed. This will not stop, and soon when it's time, the next governor will bring his own to continue. And that's the world on Facebook sharing that one. James Nkwachi Ogbonna on Facebook as well. We've taken his message from WhatsApp already. Darlington Ogbo, thank you very much. Darlington Ogbo, appreciate. Anyways, Mr. Wike is just power drunk and has no regard for anyone. He believes everyone should. Darlington from Okukumaiko, you all should have a blessed day and stay safe. Prince Leo Ozoma, good morning. Wike is a man who loves to be in charge all the time. Did you not wonder why he purchased his party's nomination forms for all the elective positions, allegedly using state funds to do that which no other governor has ever done, presumably? He is still relevant because of his current position he's holding and the support he's getting from the current president. But I love so much how Fubara is systematically unbundling his fist politically without making so much noise about it. And the very fact that Rivers State people, including the elders, traditional rulers and the religious leaders, are solidly behind Fubara, and that's the sweetest and sustainable part of the whole thing. Nigerians must do everything possible to remove the likes of Wike in their political lexicon, because all his type do is tailored towards the selfish interest against the generalities. Last it's okay, it's all right. And he said a lot, and his focus was on that, and that's not even the focus. But thank you very much. Lukman Oladipupo, well, he's in Senegal, so I'm sure he sees a lot from that end as well, as regards, international. I'm not comparing, but it's very, very similar. Christopher Effiong is saying on Facebook, Wike should be careful not to use his hands to destroy his political career in future. Tinubu should also be careful with Wike, because nobody raised Wike's hand up and expects to bring Wike's hand down. For Sheyi Tinubu, that guy should not see his father's office as a family house. The office belongs to Nigerians and not even his father. God bless my country. And that's Christopher Effiong sharing that one on Facebook. And I also have on Facebook, Dami Gold. Good morning. Wike is a big disappointment and a talented noisemaker. I think it's high time the people of Rivers State should take back their state from all these unworthy political players and back Fubara to a greater length. Wike needs to force... Kennedy. Damnola from Malaba. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the phone line. 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call to join the conversation this morning. Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
This is Charles from First Bank.
You're welcome, Mr. Charles.
Talking about Wike. Mr. Fuad is saying Wike is a lawyer.
Yes, he is.
Has he won any case in the court before?
He's
a lawyer. I know him.
I don't know.
I'm from him. I was born and brought up in Ikwere land.
All right.
I was born and brought up in my tree. So I know him very well. Wike was able to pack tax. He was collecting tax.
we don't know.
Let's be calming down. Let's be calming down, Mr. Charles. Let's calm down. It's okay. Just calm down.
Let's leave that part of the conversation.
Let's leave that. Let's focus.
At least the profession we know is that he's a lawyer.
All right.
He was collecting tax from the motor park before he saw the Lɪධᴇ and Objafo local government chairman.
Okay.
He saw Billy is condemning and insulting that. Made him Objafo local government chairman. Before Amechi brought him in and made him local government chief of staff.
Yes.
From chief of staff to governor. Yes. Then he sent it to Abuja to become minister. So what has Wike done? All the money Wike is voting today, he made it from politics. He has never practiced law anywhere in Port Harcourt. You should tell me where his chamber is in Port Harcourt. Let's verify it. So I know them. I know Ikwere people very well. The way they are practice their law and the way they go to Rivers State University and study law. I know everything about them. So Wike has never practiced any law. When the issue of Amechi came up in 2007, people said he led the team. He was just a member of the this man, Amechi legal team. He was never the lead counsel. Just a member of the legal team. He just following them up and down. So when you say he's a lawyer, which lawyer? What has he done? Which case has he won? Right. The way he talks, does he talk like a lawyer? He doesn't talk like somebody that's learned now. Wike was collecting tax in the motor park. Before he was made a local government chairman.
You have it's all right. It's okay, Mr. Charles.
Well, at least he told us again that at least he was part of a legal team, even though he was just following them.
He was part of a legal team.
So you say lawyer.
And he also went to and he studied law. So we just work with that. You know, there are a lot of lawyers that
do other things.
And they do other things. All right. So let's just. But I think what he's focusing on is Wike said must ordinarily be a trader. That he has been a trader even after he left office. Nothing wrong with being a trader.
It's just like when the former governor of Lagos State, Fashola was asked during the senatorial screening, and he talked about may God not test our loyalty. They were trying to get him to talk about his benefactor, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But look at how he intelligently answered the question, avoiding to say anything against his benefactor. And what we are saying is that, look, Wike today wants to jump, over the trailer and on the express against Fubara, has also done the same thing to other people. It's not as if he fell from the moon. His political trajectory started from somewhere, and it is traceable to the man he's insulting today. You understand what I'm saying?